Hello everybody and welcome to the very first Monday challenge video with Josh Brandes and I. If you don't know who Josh is, I'll put a link down in the description below to his channel and you can check him out. He's got some really good content, so I really recommend popping on over there. So you might be wondering what this challenge video is. Josh and I were talking and we wanted to do a collaborative video once a week that really challenged each other to improve our filmmaking skills. So we came to the conclusion that we wanted to do this Monday series where we'll take one film concept. It'd be a theme, a technique, or anything really. We don't really want to narrow it down specifically too much. We just want each one of us to make a video based off of this one technique or theme and then see what the other person makes and then critique it. The critique process is really important because not a lot of people are comfortable with critique these days, and it just is really good to have a close number of people around you that know kind of your mindset and what critique really benefits you. And plus, Josh and I have been wanting to do videos together for a long time, but our schedules never work out, so why not make different videos based off of the same idea and then collaborate in this way? So how the format of these videos will be is we'll do a little bit of trash talking in the beginning, just a little bit of jesting to kind of spice things up, and then we'll move into watching the videos. Each person will play the other person's video first. So on my channel, you'll see Josh's video and then my video, and on his channel, you'll see my video, then his video. After we're done watching the video, we'll go into the review process where we give positive feedback as well as constructive criticism. But without any further introduction on what this is all about, and let's get into this week's theme. So this week's theme was based off of motion. So we each went out and shot our own footage. We didn't talk to each other about what each other were shooting because it adds that extra element of surprise, and we each have different perspectives as well as backgrounds, so we shouldn't ever end up filming the same exact thing. And we live in different states, so there's almost no way we could shoot the same thing. So as some of you know, Josh is a big hippie, and his first video this week is kind of out in nature. It really gives me that hipster vibe, you know, with the long hair, the big beard, and just, man, I could just lay out here and just die in the grass, you know? I don't want to give any more spoilers than that, so let's roll his clip. Okay, Josh, I see what you did there with motion, but it's time to watch my clip.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free.
So now that we've watched both clips, we can get into that review process I was talking about earlier. Now, what I really liked about Josh's video is how he incorporated all of nature into motion, as well as sound effects. The sound of water just always makes me relax. I just want to lay down on a beach somewhere and just take a nap. And I really like what he did with the long shot and then the close shots of the walking in nature. It really just makes you feel like you're there and enjoying walking barefooted. Fun fact, the person walking actually wasn't Josh, except for in that wide shot. That's a really cool editing technique he did. That person walking, I think, is actually like 10 years younger than him. But you didn't know that, I bet. You didn't know it. I got you. And I like how in most of his shots, it was on a tripod and the things in the shot were moving. I didn't use a tripod at all in any of my shots, and I really like how Josh took the time to set up a tripod and let the thing in the frame convey the motion rather than the camera movement. A couple things I think that could have been a little bit better. I think there was one part where Josh wanted to use the natural sound, but he was like breathing next to the camera so you could hear him breathing. And then the other thing is I wanted more of that human element. I really liked how Josh had that wide shot of him walking and then the close-ups of walking through the nature. I just really wanted to see some of that in the water or maybe on the end of that dock scene when the boat drives by. It's really hard coordinating people in shoots, so I know kind of why Josh didn't do that, but I would really push to try and get a human element there. I lucked out because I decided to film my two friends during a hike. But there you have it, folks. That's the end of this very first episode. This is going to evolve so much more from what this currently is. I mean, we don't even have a title locked in yet. And if you follow this series closely, you'll see how we're both growing as filmmakers, because that's what this is really all about, is giving each other constructive feedback as well as challenging each other every week to make a video and kind of throw that competitive edge in. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any ideas on how to make this series better, or even if you have any titles to name this series. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next video.